Good morning, Crochet fam. How's everybody doing this morning? Y'all been getting all them Amazon Prime Day deals? I hope that you have. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Some of it's even coming today, which is amazing. I can't wait. But some of it I got from Walmart on the 10th. And one thing is for Ava's Christmas, and it's very large in size. So I'm really hoping we can make sure she doesn't see the box that it comes in. But I think it'd be fun. Hopefully, I think we should be able to hide it from her, no problem. I'll have to share it with you guys later, maybe on Instagram, so she can't see it. Good morning, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. You guys like my little setup? My little setup this morning. Look at her over there, just minding her own business, being cute. Makes me want to crochet another Gracie doll, real bad. Did everybody have a good 4th of July? Good morning, Corey. We went to watch fireworks on this family's farm that goes to my church. So my church has their fireworks show at this family's farm every year. It was really fun. Oh no, Heather. You have to brainstorm. Maybe once we start chatting it'll come to you. Somebody asked me they asked me, they were like, I always forget to ask Ashley. And they asked me if they could make a website on Canva to sell their products. And I said, yes, you can. You can do that. It will be very time consuming but you would have 100% full control of the design because it's literally click and drag and, or drop and drag. Grab and drop. I don't know. But you could if you wanted to. You could she used the link in bio tutorial on the Canva link in bio tutorial that I have here on YouTube and was wondering if she could make an entire website. You can. You absolutely can. Some people sell Canva website templates on Etsy. So you could also buy a template if you wanted to. You could probably find some free ones on Canva. Let's just pull it on up since we got no questions yet. So I will share my screen in just a second. I went to canva.com. Sierra can plop in my referral. If you have it, Sierra, if you don't have the referral, let me know and I will grab it for you. But Canva Pro is the best thing that you could ever buy. I'm going to the search box. I'm going to type in websites with an S. And then I'm going to, oh, nope. Then I'm going to click website. Now I'm going to share my screen. This button. Window to the window to the wall. Okay. So I just typed in websites in the templates. So this is what came up. So these look like, oh, they got videos on them. Onboarding plane. I can't read it all. Communication website. Pets retail website. What if I make it? Or green organic. So you could build an entire website on Canva for free, hosted for free, all of it for free. You could go buy a URL from like GoDaddy, even though their customer service is horrible. And if you need help, you won't get it from GoDaddy. You have to end up figuring out yourself. But you could build your entire, let's look at this one. Build your entire website. Here's some different, so I guess it's like, okay, look. So each page it scrolls so you can check it out. This one is a pro, but they probably have some free ones too. And they got all these videos. I don't recommend all these. There's a lot. It's a lot going on, I think. But then if you wanted to make it like an e-commerce situation, so now it's got some more that you might like based on the template that you clicked on already. But anyway, you could put pictures of your products and then link to it. Like maybe you could build, so you can, it's techie, but you can build an add to cart button through PayPal. And they can just click it, add to cart. I don't know if you could do like an inventory thing through PayPal, but it's possible. Now, I think this is a lot of extra work. And I think at just creating an Etsy shop would be a lot easier and faster and cleaner because they like know what they're doing. And it's mostly done for you already, but this is an option. Oh, that one's just one page. It doesn't slide. This is an option. If you really wanted to do that, you could. Health and wellness. I don't think they have any e-commerce. We can try that next. But this would be really good if you wanted to create like a website for your business and then like link to your Etsy shop. And then you have an about me section where you give a little bit of insight about your business, and then a place to sign up to your email list, and then maybe feature like 4 products of your best sellers and then link each of those to that specific listing in your Etsy shop. If you just wanted your own website that is off Etsy to give you like the branding and stuff that you wanted, you could do that too. You could add little logo things at the bottom for your social media and just link each picture to your social media. You can add buttons, which is just the picture of a oval, and then link it to wherever you want it to go. You could, if you have any in-person events coming up, you could say, join us at the Bria Makers Market on July 15th, and then put the address and then a link to the Bria Makers Market's marketing page where they talk about it. Lots of cool things that you could do here. Canva is literally the best thing. The best tool that we have at our fingertips is Canva, hands down. You could put some of your reviews. If you've got some nice 5-star reviews, you could, this says in the press, but like you could say people are saying or people are talking, make whatever phrase you use, make it be on brand for you. But then you could just copy and paste some of your 5-star reviews that you got from Etsy. You can have these little things at the bottom for free, all for free. If you have, I'm sure there are some that you could. I think if you just used a YouTube thumbnail size, this is the size right here. If you want to grab a screenshot of it and make your own without using a template, you absolutely could do that. Let's see if they have any e-commerce. I don't think so. Like website. Doesn't look like it. Like that you could already just fill in with your own stuff, but you could make it yourself. You absolutely could make it yourself. Okay, good thing. Lots of questions. Good morning, Deanna. Thank you, Sierra, for that link. Oh, sorry, it's not shorter. Let's go. Let's go to the questions. Heather, she remembered. I created a listing for my niece for her to buy a blanket I made. I marked it no shipping. After she paid, it is now wanting me to put in shipping info. Is it because she put in standard shipping? So if you're going to print the shipping label through Etsy, they're still going to need the info. If you're not going to ship it through Etsy, you can just mark it as fit complete. Like you don't have to ship it. You can just mark it as complete. Is that what you're saying? Like you were trying to mark it as complete, but not print a shipping label. But if you do need to do a shipping label, you'll have to type in the information and then like weigh it and stuff, like add the weight and the dimensions of the package and print the shipping label from there. So let me know if, okay, yes, you are wanting to mark it as complete. Because you can just go into your orders where you see like all your orders, checkbox the one that's hers, and then go up to the top and hit, I think it says like, I don't need a label. Okay, yeah. I think it says like update progress. And then you could just change it to complete or shipped or something. And then it'll say what's the shipping tracking. And then you just say local pickup. That's what I do. I type it in there and say local pickup. There might actually be an option now to choose local pickup. And it might hurt your star seller status. I'm honestly not 100% sure because I truly don't care about star seller status. It's not important. Long term, like it's really not that important. So it might, like, it's more important that you serve your customer well. And if you're offering free shipping because you're going to hand deliver it, that's more important than getting star seller whatever that month or whatever. So it might affect that. What was it? All of my stickers come with tracking, but it's extremely unreliable because they ship US letter. They don't ship like first class or priority. They ship letter, so it's just a stamp, really. I feel like there was, but if I do any local pickup stuff, I just type in local and call it a day. Good morning, Custom Bella Creations. I'm so happy you're here. I have a choice in shipping on Etsy to choose local delivery or something now. I thought I saw that fairly recently. So you can there's probably an option now, Heather, where you can just click local delivery. Thank you for your question. Christina says, I want to join Crochet Boss Academy next year. Should I start my Etsy before or should I start You should start your Etsy today. You should start your Etsy ASAP, Christina, and we will we will improve through Crochet Boss Academy, but it's best to start now. You're not going to mess it up by starting now. Messy action is better than no action. So start today. Use a referral link so you can get 40 free listings for brand new shop owners. I have a referral link. Sierra will drop it for you. Sierra, it is in my Etsy or my Instagram link in bio if you want to check it out. I think a craftyconcept.com/crafty links will take you to my Instagram bio link, Sierra, and then you can grab the Etsy referral from there. Thank you, Christina. And I would like to challenge you to start your Etsy shop within a week. I know it's summer. I know that schedules are weird, but if you can get it started within a week, I think that would be a great thing for you to like take action and teach your brain that when you say something, when you have a thought, you take action on that thought. You're not just having thoughts for your health. Like you are having a thought and then you are taking action. And then that will train your brain to tell your body next time you have a thought, we're taking action, and then do it. Next time you have to take an action, and then you will become a doer because your brain will learn. The language of the brain is your behavior. So when you think something and then you act a certain way, your brain then makes a note that says, okay, that's what that means. So like when I was trying to get my nose pierced and I was scared to death, I said, if I cancel, my brain will then know that scared means we don't do it. And then the next time I want to do something, if I'm scared, I will psych myself out because my brain's like, nope, we're not doing it. We're scared. This is the same feeling that we had before, and we canceled. So we're going to do that every time now. So you have to train your brain to understand how you want it to act. And the only way to do that is through behavior. So if you have a thought and you take action, that's going to become what you do naturally without thinking about it. It's going to become second nature. So take action and start your Etsy shop. Even if you just like get the bare bones created, just do something. Teach your brain that is how we behave. We get a good idea and we take action, and that will help set your business up for success in the future. Thank you for your question, Christina. Sarah said, any advice or insights for gaining local Instagram follows from craft shows and markets? So I do have some suggestions. You could have a giveaway at your market where if they follow you on social media and they show it to you, then they get entered to win the giveaway. And then maybe you give away something awesome like a pillow or something cool, and then you ship it to them for free. You say, I'm just going to ship it to you so you don't have to try to meet with me in town or anything. Make it full service. So sign up to follow me on Instagram, show me that you're following me on Instagram, put your name in, and then I'll do a drawing on Instagram. You can say tonight after the market, I'm going to go in my stories and I'm going to draw in my stories and I'll announce the winner, and then contact me. Actually, you need to get their shipping. You need to get their shipping information. Excuse my spit. You need to have little cards that is name and mailing address. Well, that's going to take them a long time to do that. They're not going to want to do that. So just have their name, an Instagram handle. Yeah, do that. Do name and Instagram handle so they're at whatever, so you can contact them and tag them in your stories. You say, I'm going to post tonight. I'm going to go in my stories. I'm going to draw a random name, and then I will tag you if you're the winner. So keep a lookout for my stories tonight. It'll be fun. And you could do that every day of the market. If it's a 3-day market, you could do that every day and then ship the thing to the customer for free as a service and as like a good experience, right? That's what we want. Don't say, now it's $5 shipping to get your prize to you. Nobody wants that. And don't say, when is a good time to meet? Nobody wants that. Just take the loss, the $5 loss that it takes you to ship the thing, and then ship it to them. So that's one thing that you could do. Another thing is to use the market that you're at's hashtag, geolocate said market, use other local hashtags. So the area code here is 859. So I could do hashtag 859, hashtag Berea, Kentucky, hashtag Papalinos. Like when you're posting in town, tag the thing that you're next to, because that's going to tell the algorithm to show your stuff to more people in that area. You can also do like sneaky things where you tag your location in your stories and then like cover it up with a picture so they can't actually see it. You can do that for hashtags too, but start using local hashtags and start tagging your area when you post, because that's going to help the algorithm start connecting you with other people in your area. Other things that you can do is collaborate with other businesses in your area through social media. So there's a boutique here in town called the White Stitch. And if I wanted to get in front of the White Stitches, if we have the same ideal customer, if I sold women's accessories and they sell women's clothes and accessories and stuff, and maybe we both sell things to like Christian women. Maybe they have a whole bunch of like Bible verse shirts and I have Bible verse earrings or cross earrings. I don't know. And so our ideal customer is millennial Christian women, and we have the same ideal customer. Then we can collab together and we can say, Ashley's going to be set up at the White Stitch, crocheting from 2 to 5. Come watch her make her most popular cross earrings. And then it's like a meet and greet, right? And it's fun for the White Stitch because they're having like a little event to get more people to come into the store to shop. Then it's fun for you because you get to be in front of people in your town, and they get to see you in real life. They get to watch you crochet. They get to watch your hands. They're going to feel extremely emotionally connected to you. You will not just be a stranger on the internet. You will be a human being that they like, know, and trust. I mean, very quickly. Meeting somebody in real life that you know from the internet is the quickest way that you can grow a deep relationship with your audience. So that would be really awesome to do, like where you go to that place, you do a collab together. Maybe you just do a giveaway together if you're into that. I hate doing giveaways, I really do. But if it would make sense for your business and your current season of business, like my season of business, I don't have to do a giveaway right now. Like I'm able to thrive without them. But when I first started, I did a giveaway like every milestone on Instagram. All the time. I did like 500 giveaways, 600 giveaways, 7, you know what I mean? Like I did them a lot. So if you could do a giveaway collabing with another local business, then you get your stuff in front of their customers' eyes, right? So like say they have 3,000 followers on Instagram and all 3,000 of them are people in your town because that is a brick and mortar. So a very good way to get more local people is by collabing with brick and mortars in your town that have the same ideal customer. That would be perfect. Also, try to do all of the events in your town. I know some towns are bigger than others. Mine is pretty small, so it wouldn't be like a ton of events. But if I would lived in Lexington or even freaking Louisville, there's no way I could do all of those events. Like those are bigger cities for me. Like I consider those big cities. I don't like, you could probably look up the population. You could be embarrassed for me. Louisville is quite big, I'm pretty sure. Like Ed Sheeran played in Louisville, so, and Taylor Swift, they also play in Lexington. So those are big cities, okay? And there's like colleges there, big ones. So they're big. I would not be able to do all of the events. I wouldn't be able to drive across Louisville. Like it would be like a 2-hour drive probably just to get from one end to the other. In Berea, everything's like 15 minutes away. It's very nice. So I could do lots of local things in Berea, but the more you can do, the better. But make sure they're ideal customer specific. But even if they're not, even if you're just getting yourself out there at the beginning of your journey, that's fine. It's okay to do some stuff at the beginning that you won't do when you're more seasoned, right? Jasmine Star I binged all of her YouTube channel like a couple years ago. And one of the things that she talked about was when she was first starting out as a photographer, she would accept every single job. And she would often work for free because she was building her portfolio. And after starting like that, she was one of the most renowned photographers. She was interviewed by Forbes. She was making like all the monies. But she started by giving her stuff out for free, and that's okay. And it's a very there's a theme inside of the crochet community where they're like, if you sell your stuff too cheap, you're belittling yourself and the rest of us. That's baloney. You focus on you and growing your business, and if it makes sense for you to do free stuff at the beginning of your journey, then do free stuff. And then watch what happens when it explodes. When I first started selling Claire Bun beanies, they were $15 a piece. By the end of my journey, they were $30 a piece. And I was paying someone else $15 a piece to make them. And then I got what was left after the Etsy fees from the other half of the $15. Like you're going to grow, you're going to change. Things are going to get different as your business grows and as you continue to work really hard and learn as much as you can on a regular basis. That's the best thing you can do. And since you are here right now, you already know that the best thing you can do for your business is to keep learning every single day. What you put in is going to be what comes out. And if you are putting in business tips and business ideas and marketing ideas and spending time with other people, like-minded people, ideally like-minded people who are a little bit ahead of you in their journey. That's going to, because then it's going to like help you reach for the stars kind of deal. That's going to help you grow your business because your mindset is going to be completely different. And there's nothing more powerful on this earth than your mindset. I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. Jesus and your mindset. Those are the two most powerful things on this earth. Let me check in the comments and see where we're at. She says that she does hashtag Riley Moms. So she has looked at other hashtags in her area that her ideal customer is using. Very smart. Very, very good. This is so helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, perfect. Let's move on to, let's see, any advice for getting local? I think that's enough for that. We can brainstorm more in the future, I guess. But those are the first things that comes to my mind. You can do collabs virtually instead of going to like a local business. You can like maybe you do a live with them on their platform. Go. I know it's scary. You can do lots of practices. But if you are a little bit extroverted or comfortable going live, go see if you can go live on other people's platforms and lead with the benefits. Let them know why they're also going to benefit from that. And then because you have an audience that you're bringing as well, or what you sell or do would serve their audience really well, and then they would be the person who gave them this good gift, you know what I mean? So also let them know. But you could go live on other brick and mortars Instagrams here in town. You could go to other local events, like free events at your library with your kids, and just start crocheting. Crocheting in public is a really great way to meet people in public, because they're going to be fascinated. And I think I have a blog post about that. So I'm going to go Google it. I'm just going to really quick. PUB public. 5 reasons why you should start crocheting in public today. Here we go. This is an oldie but goodie. Check that one out. One of them is it's free marketing for your business. Okay. Thank you, Sarah, for your question. I do all the things. I know you don't do markets anymore. If I sell out of a product and a customer asks, do I take pre-order, pay now, or just ask them to give me their info? Crochet Boss student on module 2 still. Okay, so this is going to be up to you. If you want to, what I would do is keep one. If I was selling crafty rainbow pillows and they were selling like hotcakes and I had one left, I would keep that one. I could sell it. I could sell it and say, is it okay if I ship this to you? It's my last one. And I want other customers to see, that because I can take custom orders for it. Is it okay if I ship it to you at the end of the day? It'll go out first thing tomorrow and you pay for the shipping, right? Just to get it to that customer, and they'll be like, sure, no problem, because it's your last one. And then I would take custom orders for that. If you want to take custom orders, you don't have to. It depends on your current season, depends on what makes you happy. You do not have to do all of the things. You do not have to do all of the things. But if you are a hustler and you enjoy doing all of things, that is me. I enjoy it. The more chaotic things are, the better my mental health is. The more slow things are, the worse my mental health is. I got to be going, moving, getting stuff done, or my depression takes over. And that's okay too. There's a lot of people that are like, cancel hustle culture. No, because hustle culture keeps my mental health at bay. I'm not going to do that. Do what makes sense for you. If you are not that type of person, don't do it. Take rest, take time, just make and sell what you have. Like, don't put extra strenuous work on yourself if it doesn't bring you joy. But if it does, then do it. And it's okay if you are a work doer. I'm a work doer. I love being a work doer. I will always be a work doer. I've been a work doer since I was 16 years old. I got hired at my first job before my 16th birthday. So on the day that I turned 16, I could start immediately. Like, I am a worker. I've always been a worker. And that's okay. So if you're a worker, it's okay. That's my point. Speaking to myself, giving myself the affirmations that I need. But if you want to take custom orders, you can tell them I will have it. I would have like a rolling turnaround time. So I would say, if you can make, like, pay attention to when you can make them. Like, if it's a Claire bun beanie, I can make 5 in a day. So I know that I can have a 1 to 3 day turnaround time for the first 5 Claire bun beanies. And then if it's after that, I'm going to do like 2 to 5 business days. So as I'm taking my orders, I would tell them what their turnaround time is, and I would have it on my little sheet, and I would be like, or like on your order forms and then say current turnaround time is, and then leave a blank, and then you write it in 1 to 3 business days, 2 to 5 business days, 1 to 7, or a week. You know what I mean? Pay attention. Don't overdo it. Give yourself more of a window than you think you're going to need, because you do not want to under deliver, right? We never want to do that. That is horrible customer service. That will set really bad psychology in the mindset of our customers for the life of our business in their minds. So don't like overestimate how much time you're going to need. So you can I can't remember. Somebody tell me the phrase. It's every freaking week that I forget this. Something under deliver. We don't want to under deliver. So under something, underestimate, over deliver. I don't remember. Somebody's going to come in hot in the comments. But you absolutely can. And then you can take the money up front. They have to pay for it today. They also have to pay for shipping today, because you're going to ship it to them. And if they say, "Can I just meet you at Walmart?" You're welcome to make that decision depending upon where you're at in your in your current season of business. In my current season of business, would be like, I actually don't do local pickups anymore, because there is nothing more stressful to me than trying to make an appointment with somebody else's schedule. It's horrible. I will be waiting 20 minutes, or they'll be waiting, or it'd just be awful. If you've got a good setup where you can say, I can hang it from my mailbox, this is my personal address, like if you're comfortable doing that, go for it. I did that when I lived at my old address, because there's video cameras that get every single car going in and out. So if there's an issue, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. We got you on camera. Oh my God, I got the receipts. So I did. I would tell us strangers in Berea, Kentucky, because this is a nice little quaint area, a bunch of farmers, bunch of country folk, my personal address. And I'd be like, I hang it from my mailbox. So you can come pick it up on your own time, because I'm not meeting people. I hate it. I hate scheduling like that. It's not fun for me. So, but if you like worked at a local gym, you could be like, I work at this gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I can bring it to me then, and you can come get it. Like whatever your situation is, it's going to be different. You get to choose. But if you want to ship it to them, you say shipping is $3.50, and I will ship it to you, or $4 to cover any extra expenses that might pop up, depending upon, because if you can ship it first class, it's going to be way cheaper, and you can print your own shipping labels through Pirate Ship if they're not on Etsy. If it's not an Etsy order, I do Pirate Ship, and you can print cheaper shipping labels through Pirate Ship. So keep that in mind. Also, remember, bonus tip, those are tax deductible. So when you do your taxes at the end of the year, you need to go to your Pirate Ship account and get everything that you spent on shipping, because that's a write-off. That's an expense. This is not tax advice. This is just my personal experience. Please seek tax advice from a local tax professional in your area. Okay. But you definitely want them to pay now. Pay now for the product. Pay now for the shipping. We're not doing half now. We're not doing that. You're going to pay full price now, or you're not getting it. I don't live my life that way. It's not happening. And then you get all of their information: name, shipping address, phone number, just in case there's an issue. Get all of their information. I would create some order forms if you go to my website. Let me see. I'm searching the word ultimate, because I think I have a craft show, the ultimate guide to opening it. Open it. Okay. Ultimate Craft Festival. I think I have a free order form here on this blog post that you can get for free and print off if you don't have one. You could also check Canva for some order form templates. They might have one for you there as well. Here it is. Let me see if I click on it, if it takes me. Yes. Okay. Here is the actual PDF. You can click it, you can print it, you can use it. And it says date, order number. That's like number of orders that you've had. So like if this is your first one, it would just be one. Name, shipping address, phone number, payment method, how they paid. You don't have to put that one on there if you don't want to. You can just put it, like, edit it and put a white box over it and cover it up. And then their items and all the things. So yes, Bella Canvas, you can do invoices through like PayPal, but if you are at an in-person market, this having a piece of paper on a clipboard that you can hand to them while you start taking care of your other customers might be faster. But again, do what works best for you in your current season of business. Also, if things are really slow, it might be easier for you to use your phone. I don't know. I think personally, if the customer is just standing there watching you type things in on their phone, they're going to get antsy. But if they're the ones doing the thing, they're going to be less antsy, like less bored because they're doing something. They're not just standing there watching you do something. But at the same time, you want to make sure you can read their handwriting. So pay very close attention when they write their shipping address. Make sure you can read their handwriting. Okay. That would be my tips for that. Hope that was helpful. Let's check the chat. Let's check. Thanks. I have a pick off drop off bin with a ring camera, and that has worked well. Perfect. Perfect. Under promise, over deliver. I need to get that tattooed across my forehead. I can never remember. I'm gonna put it on my I'm gonna put it on here. Or my other one that I have. I'll probably forget. I'm gonna try to write it down. I'm gonna write it down in my crafty planner for today, which is Wednesday. You guys have one of these? They're really handy. So I'm going to say under promise, over deliver. Okay. I won't forget. I wrote it down in my sweet crafty journal. You can get them at acraftyconcept.com/Amazon. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your question, Corey. Oh, no. This is Corey. Do you have different color palettes for each different type of yarn you use? Oh, good question. So if you're building a business and you want to have your brand known for something, you want one color palette. I keep changing my thoughts a little bit, not changing them drastically, but just like tweaking them. You want your brand colors and your product color palette to be cohesive. Say you have 10 colors that you offer in your shop, pull out 4 of those to be your brand colors to use like in your logo, right? In your website. But these 10 colors are your main color palette. I suggest the easiest thing, because as creatives, we want to use all the colors, right? I suggest choosing a color family. That is the best thing that you can do to use all of the colors, but still be super cohesive. And one thing that I have done is I've chosen a color family for a crafty concept. And I thought I had more than this. We're trying to go for a muted rainbow. I'm trying. Now, it's not great because I have this wall behind me of all these gorgeous, like bright colors. So bright colors would probably be a little bit more natural for me. I think I'd naturally gravitate towards bright, fun colors. But I really like sage green and olive green and like rose pink and millennial pink, if that's even still a thing. So those are the ones that I go to, but I do a lot of bright pink too. Like I throw it in there, which it's okay though, because the branding for Crochet Boss Academy is bright pink. So I just kind of blend them in. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Let me show you some good examples. I'm going to go to Instagram. I'm going to share my screen in just a second. Let me pull it up first. I'm going to show you some people that got branding down pat, and they sell finished pieces. So let me look up one that I'm thinking, and then I'll share. But you want to have a color palette or a color family, like brights, pastels, muted, neon, like whatever it is that makes sense for you. I'm going to see if this one is a good one. It should be. Okay. Share. There we go. Perfect. So this is Lemon Lee Dolls. She does sewing specifically, but then she started doing crochet like within the last couple of years, maybe during COVID, and I love it for her. But here we got this right here gives us a peek into her brand colors for her business. And then if you scroll down, which hers might not be like perfect. I really like it. And then she throws in some seasonal stuff, which is totally appropriate. I'm seeing like muted colors for hers. Muted, but also rich. But I'm not really seeing like bright. You know what I mean? Some of them are I just love her dolls. I have one of these that I got for Ava when she was little. Ava couldn't care less about it, but I'm obsessed with it. I think it's absolutely stunning. Let's look at hers is always perfect. This one is absolutely perfect for branding. So, like, look at her colors. This picture has her colors in it. This one is a little bit more colorful than this guy, but you can kind of tell that they're still part of the same color family. This blue is brightish, but it's not like the brightest blue you could find, right? Oh, look how cute. Look at those little colors. But look at her, just look at it. Like scrolling through, you can see her branding is stellar. Now she does get a little carried away sometimes with like her monsters. Look at the rainbow arms, but monsters are chaotic, so it makes sense. Like this one, it makes sense to step a little bit away from your branding when you're doing something like a monster because it's a chaotic monster. That is it makes sense. But when she's doing like her animals down here or even her space people, like her astronauts, she could have done them in stark white, stark black, you know what I mean? But she didn't. She chose like linen and grays because those are more on brand for her little guy. Like she could have done for this one right here, she could have done white. I call it UK blue, like bright royal blue, black, fire engine red, jelly bean green, canary yellow, and then like navel orange, bright colors, and it would still be very cute, but it's not on brand. Like this one, she even used like a tan color. Very good job at being on brand. This one, like I am obsessed with her brand. I'm obsessed that she always uses the same yarn, but you don't have to use the same yarn. Look at those little chickens. These little chickens are my favorite. You don't have to use the same yarn. You just need to stick with a color palette for the sake of your brand, because it will help your stuff be like like you're when people look at it, they just go, ooh, you know what I mean? And in their hearts are like, I like this. It's kind of a weird thing to explain, but you're just settled, right? You like it. Um, so I would stick to a color family and then choose a few of those colors to be your branding, even if you choose different weights of yarn. So Hobby Lobby's I love this yarn and Hobby Lobby's I love this cotton have very similar colors. They used to have a color called Fantasy. It's like a purpley print that they used to have. I don't even think I have any more of it. I think it's been discontinued for a while now. But they had it in both cotton and worsted weight. I think I got rid of like most of my variegated yarns because I was going for solids. But they had printed canyon or painted canyon that was really popular for a long time. And I can't remember if they had a cotton that went with that one or not. I'm trying to look if I have anything over there. I got rid of most of it. Trying to calm it down a little bit. But those two, it's the same company. So if you stay within the same company, but you're looking at different yarn weights, you might can find similar colors. And that's what I would do. If I was going to choose 3 different yarn weights for 3 different types of products in my shop, I would think of all of the color. I would make a color chart, and you can have a free color chart tutorial on my blog and YouTube channel. And Sierra's going to come in hot with the link for you. But you can make your own color chart, and with the 3 different brands that you have, say maybe this is your Bernat blanket color chart, this is your I love this yarn color chart, and this is your your I love this cotton color chart, and you find very similar colors, so they are cohesive, like shades of the same colors, right? Like mustard yellow instead of bright yellow, depending upon what colors that you're going with. Let's check in the comments and see where we're at. Okay, so she said, I love that she has the color palettes at the top of her. So those are her Instagram highlight covers. So if you go into Instagram, you can set highlights, go to your profile. These are my highlights, and some of them have covers and some of them don't. But if you click on one, like this one is called, nope, that one has a cover. Wait, that's one. Farm Life. And then click this more button, if I can do it. Edit highlight. Okay. And then there's only 3. Anyway, then you got edit cover, boop, and then you upload the picture. So you click your little picture thing here, and then you upload the picture. So if you just want a specific color to be your picture, go to Canva. Let's do it together. Let's share add to stream. Let's share our screen. Let's go back over here to Canva. Let's click on one of these and customize this template. We're still sharing. So we're going to go here. We're going to take all that away. And then if you have Canva Pro, you can create a brand hub, which is a huge time saver. But here's all my brand colors. So I'm going to add a square. And then I'm going to click the color, and all of my brand colors are saved in my brand hub. And I'm going to, you don't even have to do that. You can just click on the background, change the color, add page, and then click on it, click on the circle, the color thing up here, choose your next one, add page, choose your next one. And you just have one color for each of the, one square for each of the colors of your brand, and then save them to your phone and then use those as your cover photos. That's all that she did. If you want to add something pretty, like, let's see, let's try, wrong. Let's say that you want a smiley face on yours. You could make it your brand color. And then you want this to be in the middle of your highlight. So if you made this, I bet if you made it a square instead of a rectangle, so resize. This is 1080 by 1350. Let's go 1080 by 1080 and just hit resize. Now we got a square. Say you can put the little image in the middle of the square that you want to be in the middle of your circle. Maybe this one you want it to say shop. Maybe you use your brand font and you want it to say shop. And you make it big. And you want that to be in the center of, oh, maybe we're going to go here. And you want it to be brand colors, right? And then we're going to put it in the center. That's not great. It doesn't really stand out. So let's go back to this gray. And then that will be the center of your highlight. Let's go back to this thingy here and go Instagram highlight and work at the templates. Looky here. About me, what I do, tips and tricks. Look at this one. Travel, favorites, outfit. This one's got all these little graphics. A lot of people like these little graphic things. So that buggy would be like the shopping, and this would be like for your videos, or this could be for your shopping, or an FAQ section. And you could put these in as your highlight covers. Okay, so yeah, we need it to be the same size as the Instagram story, not a square. That's what we need. You could probably go either way, honestly. Used to, you needed it to be the same size as the Instagram story because you had to actually upload it in the highlight for it to be the picture, but now you can just change your own picture. So I'm not sure. You'll have to test it out and see. But to resize is really simple if you have Canva Pro. But then you can give them little designs, or you can keep them completely blank depending upon your brand and what makes sense for your brand. I like the little leaves. These, look how pretty. Look how pretty those look. If you had like a apothecary type Instagram, then we got some like all kinds of different ones that you could look at. This one's is little water plops, like watercolor plops. Look at all these pretty designs. Look at this one, the little hearts. Who makes a heart like that? Is that a Gen Z thing? What is this? I don't know what that is, but it's there. So something super simple that you can do that will make your Instagram look more on brand. You're welcome, Heather. Okay. I know we're past time. I can't help it. Christina says, let's stop the share. Building a baby lovey brand. My idea is to have 5 to 6 loveys for each different nursery theme, woodland, zoo, under the sea, etc. Would it be too much for customers to have all the themes in one shop? So, Christina, it would not be if you keep it there. Keep it at loveys that match different nursery themes. But if you tried to add more products that are different and they don't all be cohesive, then it's going to be a little bit different. Now, you could build an entire brand around a woodland nursery. You could build an entire brand around that. But if you want to just build a brand around different nursery themes, I think that's fine. I would make my sections in my Etsy shop, I would say woodland nursery, zoo nursery, and then I would have your products listed. And if you have, what's an animal that could be both in a zoo and in the woodland? I mean, raccoons to me is more woodland. Maybe a bear. You could put your bear lovey in the woodlands section and then list it again, 2 listings, and put it in the zoo section and use keywords in the woodland bear for people looking for woodland nursery stuff, and in the zoo bear for people looking for zoo nursery stuff. Be very smart and work harder, not smarter, which is on my thing. Work smarter, not harder, and use keywords in your titles that they're going to be looking for. And repurpose your same listings as many times as makes sense for your business. Yes, I think you can absolutely do that. Thank you for your question. Ariel says, hello, in your experience, where is kind of the sweet spot balance between having too few and too many products variety wise, or is just case to case? So in my experience as a consumer, the more niche you are, the better. When I first started my business, or something that kept me from starting my business I started it in 2016, July 25th, 2016. So it's almost my Etsy-versary. I was following a lady on Instagram. Her name was Kim, and her business was called Southern Day Crochet. And she sold bows. She sold bow clips and bow headbands. And I think that was all. She might have sold bow clips, nylon bows, and then like thick bow headbands for like winter. That was all she sold. And I was obsessed with her. I was obsessed with watching her different color combinations because she would make a bow, a crochet bow, and they were striped, and she would name the color palettes. And one time in January of like 2015 or 16, probably 16, probably maybe 14, probably 15. Ava was born in 14, so probably January 15. She came out with one, and she used only I Love This yarn. So I was obsessed with that. I was obsessed with the yarn that she used, and I was obsessed that she only had bows. And she made one that was like really like light colored neutrals. And I commented, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. It should be called Champagne. And she named it Champagne, and it rocked my world. I couldn't have been more excited. And I loved that. I was like, I want a business and to be known for something like she is. And I didn't know that that meant niche. And I didn't know that that meant finding your ideal customer. All I knew was she sold bows only. And I was fascinated with that. Now, at the same time, the White Stitch in town sells women's accessories, home decor, a little bit of home decor, a little bit of like purses and stuff, and mostly clothes. I like that. I like that I can have these things all specific to women, that it's the same ideal customer. So it's the same style of all these things. So if your person likes farmhouse home decor, what type of clothes does a farmhouse home decor person wear? Right? And then you put them all in the same shop. So as long as you're very ideal customer specific, you're going to be golden, but you don't want to offer too many options if you have a lot of products. Okay, if you have a lot of products, don't give them 3 options for each product. Don't say, if you sell beanies and baby bibs and bitty boho bags and Claire cozies and scrunchies and crafty facial rounds. Okay, you sell all these in the same shop. Don't give them 3 different messy bun styles to choose from. You say, this is the Claire bun beanie, this is Kate bun beanie, this is Juliet bun beanie. I sell them all. Don't do that. You pick the one that you think they would like the most and sell 1 messy bun beanie, 1 not messy bun beanie. Keep it niche if you sell a lot of products. If all you sell is messy bun beanies, then you can offer more styles. If that's all that you are, is a messy bun beanie shop, you literally have 1 product and you offer multiple styles, that's fine. But if you're offering multiple products, just give them the one that you think they would like based on who they are as your ideal customer. I hope that was helpful. Last one, really quick. Do you recommend shipping through Etsy or another program? Okay, if your purchase is coming from Etsy, I recommend shipping through Etsy. It's unbelievably easy. It's fast. It's efficient. They get the tracking number automatically. Once it's shipped, Etsy messages them and is like, how about leaving a review? It's very, very efficient and good. If you're not using Etsy, I recommend pirateship.com. And then you're gonna have to type it all in manually, which is not ideal, but that is what I would do. If it were me, I would ship through Etsy if it's an Etsy order. If you don't have an Etsy shop, or if you have an off Etsy shop, you can do pirate ship. But if you don't have an Etsy shop and you don't have an Etsy shop, an off Etsy shop, if you don't have an Etsy shop, and if you don't have an Etsy shop, let me just change my tone. An off Etsy shop, open an Etsy shop. and let them check out their own and put in their own shipping information and ship through Etsy. It's going to save you a lot of mistakes and headache and time. It's just way more efficient. So open an Etsy shop if you don't have any sort of shop at all. I hope that was helpful. Okay, friends, that is everything for today. Thank you for being here and hanging out. We only went 19 minutes over my goal of 30 minutes. So that's not too bad. I will call it a win. I hope you have a wonderful day. Tell all of your friends about Ask Ashley. The bigger, the better. The more people we get in here, the more questions and conversations we're going to be having, and the more everybody's going to benefit. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful summer. And I will see you next week, same time, same place, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. Have a good day. Thanks for being here.